Welcome to the Cheap Guitar Channel. Just a poor man playing poor stuff poorly. Thanks for being here, and hopefully you can make an informed decision with your friends here at Cheap Guitar Channel. Like and subscribe if you want to. And now, here's me to hopefully help you make an informed decision with the Cheap Guitar Channel. Hey guys, welcome back to the Cheap Guitar Channel. I am Cody. Thank you so much for joining me. Like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, that's okay too. Today I have a guitar, and I've been going back and forth for a while as to whether or not I wanted to review this guitar, because this guitar in my world is not cheap. It was less than $300, which I guess does make it a budget guitar. But this MUSI VIRGO Tele, this guitar punches so far above its weight, I really am not qualified to do a review of this guitar. And there's a bunch of them online. There's a bunch of reviews of this guitar online by real guitar players who kind of show just how capable this guitar is, because it is a beautiful guitar. Beautiful. Stainless steel frets. It's got a gorgeous neck, a gorgeous profile. It plays like a dream. The color is, I can't even describe to you how beautiful the color is. The tremolo, the arm on it, you actually have to put the arm in and then adjust it with an Allen wrench to lock it down. So, the tremolo is kind of weird on it, and I'm not a whammy bar guy, a tremolo guy for sure. I am nowhere near qualified to play on a tremolo. So I thought what I would do, rather than kind of doing a deep in-depth dive of this guitar, I'm just going to jam on it a little bit and let you hear some of the capabilities in the hands of a true amateur and what it actually sounds like in the hands of someone who can't really play. But I have my trusty Fender Champion 40. We're on one of the British settings, on about a little over 2, with a gain on 5. The guitar has 2 humbuckers. It does have coil taps on both of them. I'm just going to start on the bridge humbucker, non-coil tapped, and just kind of play a little bit and let you hear what it sounds like. So now I'm going to play the same thing, basically the same thing, with both pickups. Alright, basically the same thing, only on the neck position. Going to do the same thing, but I'm going to play the same thing except with the coil taps. And you can hear when I pull the coil tap, yep, it's a true coil tap. Same thing, middle position. And same thing in the neck position. So now that we've done a little sound test just to go through all the settings, the bridge, the middle, the neck positions, both coil tapped and non-coil tapped, a lot of the reviews I saw of this were hard rock guys. And man, will it do hard rock with a plume. What I will tell you about it is it's not really forgiving with a gorilla playing like me because, and I'm assuming it's because the frets and the action is so light on this. I'm assuming it's because I play like a gorilla and I don't always hit right next to the fret. So a lot of times I'm making chords back off the frets like this and they fret out. And this guitar is just not real forgiving because it plays so easy. It just plays smooth as butter. So yeah, you need to be pretty exacting with it. It's not terribly forgiving. But I thought since they were all doing heavy metal stuff with it, and don't get me wrong, man, I'm a metal guy from way back. But, well, you know what? Let's just go ahead. We'll leave it on British. Crank the gain wide open. Let's see if we can find out. The gain on 10, the volume on 2.5, the bass on 7, the treble on 10. I've got a chorus on the effects, but I'm going to start without the effects on and just do a little metal riffage in the bridge position, no coil taps, everything wide open, just to give you an idea of, yeah, this guitar does rock. Now a little chorus on it. I've got it on clean, on coil tap, and got a little chorus on it. So I'm just going to go through it, playing few little clean passages and letting you hear what it sounds like, starting on the bridge, coil tapped. Alright, now middle position, coil tapped. And the neck position, coil tapped. Again, I have no business playing a guitar this nice because I am not as good as this guitar is. I'm sure I'm not the only one, especially in a certain demographic, that thought if I buy a better guitar, it's going to inspire me to play more and I'm going to get better, by gosh. Well, this guitar was that guitar for me. And what it did was it said, man, it's beautiful, it plays great, and you suck. So, yeah, this guitar punches so far above its weight, but man, it's beautiful. And hopefully one day, if I keep practicing enough and I get good enough, hopefully I'll be able to do this guitar a little bit of justice. But for less than $300, seriously guys, in all seriousness, I have played and owned guitars that cost 10 times as much as this guitar cost that didn't play or sound half as good. This is a really, really good guitar for the money. And I know I've said that about a few other guitars, but this one really is. This is, you know, if I walked into a store and I saw $6.99 or $7.99 on this guitar and I pulled it off the shelf and played it, I wouldn't go, wow, that guitar is terribly overpriced. I mean, it's got locking tuners, it's got the roasted maple neck, the stainless steel frets, the coil taps, a really nice tremolo, which does not go out of tune. I know I didn't do much in this video with it, but again, I'm not a wang bar player. I'm not nearly good enough to be messing with one, so, but it is a lot of fun to mess around with. But if you've got $300, you're looking for a nice forever guitar, something that's going to last you, or if you've got maybe a kid that's beginning, or if you're a late life beginner, man, you're going to be hard pressed to find a better guitar than this for the money. It is the MUSI VIRGO. Man, it's every bit as good as advertised, and then some. Again, I'm Cody. Thanks for joining us here on the Cheap Guitar channel. Like and subscribe if you want to. And until next time, have yourselves a great one. See ya. Be cool. Bye.
Thanks again for hanging out with us on the Cheap Guitar channel.
Like and subscribe if you want.
And be sure to join us next time for a poor man playing poor stuff poorly. For all of me here at Cheap Guitar channel, have a good one and I'll talk to you next time.